when I was about 5 years old and cried in Tarzan movies. That's when it actually started. I always cried in African movies, Tarzan movies. We first started going to Tanzania, Africa in 1995. While we were there, one of the chiefs of one of the villages asked us to come with him. He wanted to show us something. So he took us to the beginning of bringing the canal back, where the lock was. And we stood on that lock and he said, "Will you bring our water back?" And I was like, wow, what do you mean bring your water back? And he explained that 50 years ago, an earthquake moved the river 2 miles away. So for 50 years, they've been walking 2 miles to get buckets of water, to drink, to cook, to feed their animals, to grow their food. They had to carry water for 2 miles. So for the last 17 years, we've been going back and forth, raising a little bit of money, going back and digging a little bit, come home, raise a little bit more money, go back, dig a little more. We'd always been in small churches, 100, 200 people at the most. So we decided we're going to go to a big church and we're going to hide. That was our plan, but that wasn't God's plan, because it didn't happen that way. If Butch is within a half a mile of you, you're going to know Butch, because he loved people. That was his gift from God. You couldn't be around Butch without him knowing your life history in about 5 minutes, and then you were his best friend. He got such a relationship going with Pastor that it was just, it had to be God. And then when Butch was in the hospital and Pastor called him and told him, it was just a few days before my husband passed away. He said, "Butch, don't worry. We've got this canal and it's going to be finished." The answer to prayer. The answer to prayer. It was a long time coming, but God did it. And we used Element to do it with, and Pastor Eric, and it was complete.